And one of the worst questions we can ask ourselves is, what about me? But a lot of times that's the question we ask. What about me? Could you imagine if Paul asked that question here? Could you imagine if Paul, sitting in prison, knew these things about Epaphroditus in the Philippians and said, it would be good to send him back, but what about me? What about me? And we do the same thing. And sometimes I think that's how we approach ministry, how we approach reaching the outside world. No matter what event we're talking about, whether it's a Sunday morning service, whether it's the back-to-school splash, the Thanksgiving dinner, Jubilee, no matter what it is, a lot of times, whether you admit it or not, whether we admit it or not, we go to that event asking, what about me? What am I going to get out of this? We have to stop asking that question. We need to approach church and ministry and the outside world, not with that question, but instead, what about them? That's the question Paul was actually asking. What about the Philippians? What about Epaphroditus? Those are the people I want to make sure are taken care of. And that's what we need to do as well. We need to look at the people in this church and say, what about them? We need to look at people outside of the church and say, what about them? What about the people who come on Wednesday nights? What about them? Don't ask, what about me? You'll be taken care of. God promised that. But he puts you on this place to ask that question. What about them? What can I do?